in the DC Commission meeting on Thursday last week about the amount of money they're spending on the total rocket fuel.
Vehicles being around on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Jamie, you're here auditing us and holding us accountable for this sort of stuff. You're then asking someone to commit a traffic offence.
A traffic offence?
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous. Why ain't you doing traffic calming measures? We've
Look,
literally told you.
Ultimately, this is the setup we've got today. Miss, I apologise that you're going to have to wait.
It's been ridiculous.
But whilst they're in the road and blocking this traffic,
yeah, it's
that's
our
just
fault.
what it's going to have to be.
I'm actually with them. So.
Yeah, no, I just thought we only want livestock trailers stopped, so we're going to...
Why aren't you doing something about it?
That's new pathetic stuff, that. Could you please explain all this to me again, because I haven't been to the last one?
I would suggest if you speak to the inspector once she's free, because we're just acting on her briefing.
Well, this is all very ridiculous. So it's her first time on the job and she gets to decide all this bullshit,
well, she
making us look
XP,
bad,
doesn't she?
Well, things need to be questioned. Well, this is bullshit. How is that not safe to guide them around? I'll take the full precautions. Well, it should be. You can't just follow orders regardless. That's how the Nazis happened.
No,
that is what the Nazis done. They just followed orders.
Compare me to a Nazi joke.
Well, I can. No, I can. If you're just blindly following orders, because right here you're doing something that won't affect any traffic problems. There's not going to be any traffic problems. We just want to guide people around. Well, no, you'd rather make it look bad on us. You'd rather swing it around.
He's doing your job. He's doing the stuff that you should be doing. So what is the point of you? What are you here for? Good. Yeah. Right. So what are you here for?
I'd like to report all the previous officers that have helped traffic go round then. Because apparently that's bad. I'd like to report all previous officers for doing their actual job.
Okay, which was in line with the briefings at the time. As I've explained to you, our briefing today is that vehicles are not to do that.
So you just want us to obstruct the road, so then you have reason for us all in custody.
Obstruct the road, is it, Jamie? That is what you're doing.
It's part of a protest.
And you're perfectly entitled to do that. Yeah. You're allowed reasonable time to do that in the highway.
Until it gets backed up, because you're not allowing normal traffic through. That's basically what you're telling me now.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
I've not told you that at all.
That's what's going to happen.
All I've told you is we don't want cars on the wrong side of the road.
But it's not illegal to do that.
Look,
passing
we've been briefed that cars are not to
overtaken.
come onto the wrong side of the road.
It's a split white line, you can overtake.
We've been told the cars are not to come on the wrong side of the road. I don't know what else I can tell you.
New traffic laws.
As I said before,
we could be reasonable instead of just doing what you're told.
I'm not in charge.
They just follow orders.
Being in charge, you could be reasonable. You have powers to be reasonable.
From my point of view, I know that last time I was here 3 or 4 weeks ago, we did allow some cars to go around that way, and we then got to a point here where we had a bit of a kind of biting point with cars coming out, and then they were getting blocked, and then we had sort of 3 or 4 jams.
Is that part of your training?
I think that's why the decision has been made not to let cars go around that way. Because it just creates then if cars are coming out, where the cones are creates an issue.
Well, that's more the drivers, because normally that happens when they purposely know that we're going to stop them and they try to bypass us.
No, I do understand. I think it's just easier to just say if no one goes that side, then it just hopefully alleviates any issues.
It just creates more problems though, because like again we're now obstructing B&Q junction, so when it's at this point now, are we saying people can't cross lanes to go into B&Q? Because if we move that car up again, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no, I do
it's like simple solutions to problems that don't need to be.
We might solve that solution by moving the car around, but then we create another solution because it then jams in with a tractor coming out or something. Do you see what I mean? So it's one of those things where if we know there's something coming out, then we might be able to quickly get a car around and solve this problem. But if there is something coming the other way, so I think it was easier to just say a steadfast rule of nothing on that side, and then
there's such a lazy solution to a problem that weren't really a problem. Because like it's easily visible, we can see when there's just literally say, okay, there's literally nothing there, just go. But it's when people take the piss and like they try to go past.
This is the issue, isn't it? We let one car go, other cars see that, then other cars start going, and then all of a sudden it's just chaos. So if we just stick to this, then it's either way, whatever way we do it, there's going to be issues, isn't there?
Yeah,
and we're trying to kind of create as little issues as possible.
I can just see this is going to be a way to penalise us, though, because traffic's going to get built up far quicker.
The only way that it's going to penalise you is that we may have to get to a point if the traffic comes up to the roundabout where the part where you're stood in front of the cars, we have to speed up a little bit. That's the only way it's going to penalise you. We're not going to say you can't do it, but it might well be, if we're getting up towards the roundabout, we might have to say to you guys, right, can we just, each car, can we just do a little bit less time? That's effectively all that's going to do. We're not going to stop you doing what you're doing, but it might be we can't spend 5, 6, 7 minutes in front of every car. We might have to 2 or 3 minutes, and just kind of keep it flowing a little bit. That's kind of going to be the best we can do, really.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying now from past experience, like the farmers probably catch on, they'll all just turn up at the same time, so they can all just whiz through.
Well,
that's going to be the tactic they're going to use.
But you're still going to be able to do your bit. You're still going to be able to do your, standing in front of the cars.
It's barely a disruption, though. It's like we're just whizzing them through. Protest needs to be slightly disruptive.
Yeah, I do understand that, and like I say, it's not a case of we're saying just 10 seconds. We're allowing you. It's a reasonable time, and it's kind of coming to that agreement that you are happy doing your thing. You're happy that you've got enough time to do your thing, but at the same time, we're not getting back right up to the roundabout and causing issues on the main road. Yeah. So it's just if it's just kind of an agreement between the two of us that you can do your thing for a reasonable amount of time, but we're not there to cause issues.
Okay, who's sergeant today?
So the inspector is Inspector Woodbine, which is this lady on the front of the car. So she's. Is
there not like a lower rank in between? Sergeant?
So Sergeant Cook is
absconded somewhere
at the moment. He's about. He's right here in front.
Okay.
So this is Sergeant Cook, and then it's Inspector Woodbine.
Okay.
So she's ultimately in charge today, and then Sergeant Cook.
Right, thank you.
How come traffic's not being let through then? On
Don't. Oh no. I'm already pissed off. I know, but please don't do it either.
If you cause an accident,
I know, but
your label mate.
I don't care if I'm like liable to it. It's like when situations like this where it's clearly empty.
Have enough time to film them, then allow them on so the animals can get through.
We've been through this before. There is no 30-second rule.
What I'm asking for is politely to allow you. I'm giving you enough time to have your protest lawfully, for freedom of speech, to take your camera, to do your filming, and then to move them forward. Okay? Allow them through. I'm not stopping you from stopping the vehicles. I'm asking you politely to allow them through once you've taken your pictures to prevent a build-up of vehicles.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for your...
Thank you.
Have you heard of DPP versus Ziegler?
I do know what DPP is.
Yeah. So are you going to start arresting people after 2 minutes of being in the road then?
What I'm saying is,
That's
it
what it
needs to be a
sounds like.
common sense approach and not a build-up of traffic along the road. And I'm politely asking you that can we move the vehicles through once you've had your right to protest in front of them and that you've took the photos.
Wow.
we will once we've protested enough time.
There's a build-up of vehicles and there's highways restrictions and there's a serious
No wonder why there's so many goons down here. So you're planning on making swift arrests today?
I didn't say that, did I, sir?
Well, there's plenty of officers today. What was it, 20 last time?
Sir.
Well, it's a complete waste of public money, like complete waste, and you guys are asking for more money.
Sir.
It's not an opinion, it's fact. No action ever happens. I've travelled on top of a bonnet all the way into the market. Now you're impeding on our right to protest by saying once you've had a reasonable time, which is your version, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or when traffic builds up slightly.
30 seconds doesn't exist, so you can mention it again, but 30 seconds is not an amount of time that anyone is to be obeying. So thank you for your consideration, but we will continue our protest where we deem it necessary. And there's no build-up of traffic at the roundabout, so we're not
I would ask
impeding
you again
anything.
if you can move out of the road, let the vehicle through, you've put your photos, you've had your plea with him,
Name and
then move on
papers.
to the next vehicle.
We'll take that into consideration, thank you. Thank you for
Who are we
There was
obstructing?
a case in court where they held the traffic up for 90 minutes.
Yeah, she's aware of that, she just don't care. Looks like she's going to fill up Wyndham by the end of the morning. I hope she has nothing to protest about in the future. fucking living in North Korea, Deb. God. I'm so pissed off already.
Yeah, but she said that we've got until we've finished filming.
No, that's bullshit.
Anything got on this one?
Yeah, there's a car and then trailer.
When Deb was finished on this one.
Oh, come on, let him through. That's more of a danger.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. The police are being difficult bastards. Getting ridiculous.